Hi guys, I'm Lana Condor, and this is everything I eat in a day. Okay, so I eat a lot. Just in general, huge amounts of food. I have always been this way ever since I was little, and I also am not the type of person that can eat the same thing every day. Like, I crave and thrive off of variation, but I'm just gonna give you like my baseline structure of what I eat in a day, keeping in mind that it changes quite often. But here we go. So when I wake up in the morning, the first thing that I do is Anthony makes me green tea with antioxidants. I used to be a huge coffee drinker, and I am a coffee drinker while I'm working, but if I'm not working, tea is the way to go. I cannot do anything. I cannot function properly. I literally can't even speak unless I have my morning tea. And then after that, I will take Emmy for a walk. We'll take Emmy for a walk, and then we'll come back to the house, and then it's breakfast time! Breakfast time is my favorite time! Lunchtime is also my favorite time, and dinner time is my favorite time. But for breakfast, I get super excited because typically when I fall asleep the night before, I literally am only thinking about what I'm gonna have for breakfast. Kind of my go-to breakfast is actually something that Anthony makes me, which is super sweet and delicious, but it's scrambled eggs with a little tiny bit of tomato sauce, and then Morningstar veggie breakfast links cut up and put into the scramble. So the scramble is like eggs with marinara sauce and Morningstar sausage. Listen, do not knock it until you try it. It is so delicious, and I'm a big tomato girl. I eat tomatoes in like every single meal. And then we'll typically do avocado with some olive oil drizzled over and a crack of salt, and everything but the bagel seasoning from Trader Joe's, which is my jam, and I carry it in my purse when I'm working. And actually, fun story about that is I was working in Vancouver a while back, and I hadn't brought the everything but the bagel seasoning with me, and I was distraught. So I had one of my friends who was coming to visit me from the States buy it at Trader Joe's and bring it to me in Canada. I'm not much of a snacker. I'm more of an entreer. Like, why eat a snack when you can eat a full meal? But if I do snack, I'll snack on, like after breakfast, maybe like 2 hours after breakfast, I'll be hungry again. And I will eat canned sardines or canned oysters. Now I know that sounds kind of weird and kind of gross, but it really is amazing. With the canned sardines, I'll just put just a little extra crack of Himalayan salt on it, and I'll just eat it right out of the tin, and then the remaining juices I'll pour over my dog's food, and she loves it and she eats it up really quick. And then with the oysters, honestly, I'll just dip in a fork and eat the canned oysters raw. I will also sometimes have like some wheat thins with the oysters, and I'll put like the oyster on the wheat thins and eat it. And that snack came to me from someone that I worked with on one of my very early movies. Occasionally, if I'm just, running around, sometimes I love sea salt and vinegar chips. Like, I have to have sea salt and vinegar chips in my house, but I'm a weirdo because I only like to eat them when they're folded. Like, I only like to eat it when they're folded. So like when you get a chip that looks more like a taco, yes, that's me. I want the folded ones. So that's my snack, and now it is lunchtime. The thing that I eat a lot of the time during lunchtime is a poke bowl. I think poke is so delicious, and I'm fortunate enough to live in the Pacific Northwest, where the fish is just so fresh. So I will get poke, and I will get salmon. I'll get a scoop of salmon, a scoop of spicy tuna. I just like ponzu and a very light mayo, spicy mayo tuna on it with edamame and furikake, and over a salad and a bed of rice, and tons of ginger and tons of seaweed salad. I love that for lunch because I feel like it really fills me up without making me feel sleepy, and I love all the fresh ingredients, and I love fresh raw fish. I'm just such a huge fresh raw fish person. That's why I love sushi. I also eat a ton of sushi during lunch. If I'm trying to be a healthy person, which is not often, I will eat a salad for lunch. But mind you, that salad will have like a ton of cheese on it and probably something pretty crispy, like a crouton. But like 75% crouton, 25% salad. So then we're on to, wait. Actually, I guess I'll tell you, I'll have like an iced green tea with lunch to kind of keep my energy up through the day. And then I'm a very big water drinker, so I'm constantly drinking water throughout the day. So yeah, I'm drinking water throughout the day, and then at dinner time, which is another bit, like as soon as it's dinner time, my mood is lifted. Everything in me says, you're in the right place. And so for dinner, I, without a doubt, will eat noodles. If I'm not on a diet for my job or for anything, I will eat noodles every single day for dinner. Without fail. You can fact check me on it because I will do it. I cannot go a day without noodles. If you opened me up, you would just see noodles. I'm dead serious. For dinner, my like go-to is I'll make spaghetti and homemade marinara sauce with onions and basil and garlic. I like more sauce on, like I'm a big sauce person on my spaghetti. And then I will fry up some really amazing Italian chicken sausages that I get from Trader Joe's. I love them. I just cut them up, fry them up, and add them to the pasta. Drizzle some olive oil, extra virgin, very stinky olive oil over my pasta, and then put some Pecorino Romano cheese on it. I typically like Pecorino over Parmesan. I just do. I like the stinkier cheese. And if I'm not doing that, I'll do like a bowl of ramen or a bowl of udon. Literally, I just had a physical reaction. My mouth just like all of the saliva just gushed into my mouth right now. I'll do udon with fish cakes and shrimp tempura, chow mein. I have a great fusilli alla vodka, but it has to be a noodle. And it always goes with a glass of wine. Currently, I really, really love like a Sauvignon Blanc, like a white. If I'm feeling feisty, I'll have a glass of a really nice red wine. That is pretty much all I eat and drink during the day. Oh, that's a dang lie, Lana. You just lied to the world. After dinner, when I've gotten all ready for bed and I'm laying in bed, and then I have my bedtime treat, which is typically a bag of sea salt and vinegar chips, the Kettle sea salt and vinegar chips. I have them at the ready. I also have seaweed at the ready at all times. That's another snack that I just do all day long. But yeah, I do definitely get the midnight munchies for sure. Yeah, and I think what's something that's super important that I wanted to mention in this video is that I am an Aerie Real role model, which is super duper exciting. And actually, literally everything that I'm wearing is Aerie right now, up to my scrunchie that I have in my hand. Not planned, but worked out perfectly. Definitely check out Aerie's new summer collection. A lot of great things to wear if you're just eating all day long. So definitely check that out. And yes, thank you so much for having me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and have a beautiful, beautiful day.